I'm gonna get old one day. I ain't trying to be on stage like Boosie rapping when he 40, 50
And
years
you
old.
right, you should be a CEO. Cause one thing you can't do is make music, man.
That when I get that age, I want to be worshiping my Lord. I want to be, deep involved in my religion and in my communities and shit. That ain't what I want to do. I don't want to be doing that type of shit.
You not me. You don't have music like me. You ain't got no paper like me. You ain't fly like me. You don't have no respect like me. You went to jail like me. But going to jail don't make us real. It make us stupid.
You are now tuned in to the LaFlareLounge with your host, IG-TheLaFlareLounge.
You are watching a master at work.
All right, man, let's dive into the world of grown men acting like middle schoolers on social media. You see, back in the day, if you had a problem with someone, you'd settle it like men, throw a few punches, then maybe grab a beer. But now, nah. Now it's all logging into Twitter and Instagram to throw digital tantrums. And our case study for today is none other than Ralo and Boosie, showing us how to take internet beef to the next level. Let's rewind a bit. Last year, while Ralo was still enjoying his extended stay in the Slammer, some paperwork came out that painted Mr. Dog Food as, wait for it, a rat. Yeah, not the cute Pixar kind, but the snitch kind. Ralo tried to clean up this mess by saying he paid a buddy to take the fall for him and had to make a statement against that buddy to potentially get out. But surprise, surprise, the feds weren't buying what Ralo was selling. So when the paperwork dropped, it made Ralo look like he was playing for Team Snitch. Enter Boosie, also known as the nosiest rapper alive. This guy has more opinions than a daytime talk show. He popped up on the Breakfast Club to say he's not sure if Ralo's a snitch, but he's not taking any chances. Friendship over. Ralo didn't take too kindly to Boosie airing him out, and let's just say that beef has been simmering ever since. Now that Ralo is out and about, he's taking shots at Boosie like it's target practice, and today Boosie had time. Ralo was out here saying he wants to be a CEO in his 40s and 50s, unlike Boosie, who's still out here rapping old hits on stage.
I'm focused on signing artists and being a CEO of a label. Like, I'm gonna get old one day. I ain't trying to be on stage like Boosie rapping when he 40, 50 years old. I ain't trying to be doing that. I want to pull up like Birdman with my artists, or pull up like QCP with my artists, or the other side. All them, say their name. I don't care. But I don't answer to nobody but God. You hear me? I do not answer to nobody but God. So this tongue right here, this shit might say some shit that you probably just be like, oh, so tripping. I don't answer to nobody but God. So, and then I'm gonna say some pious shit. I'm gonna do the right thing by the people. I ain't gonna say no old bad shit. But I might slip and say some shit, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't telling y'all this for all of the boots or nothing against me. I ain't telling y'all do that. I'm gonna do the right thing.
Boosie saw that and said, oh, you want to come for me? He fired back, claiming he pulls in $150K every weekend performing his classic hits. Then Boosie hit below the belt saying Ralo never had talent, never had a career, and should stop using his name for clout. Ouch. I have not spoke to you in years, man. You still hurt about what you did. What you did. LOL, I'm grateful that I'm still making $150K a weekend and selling out shows, man. You don't have a rap career and you'll never have one. And you right, you should be a CEO. Cause one thing you can't do is make music, man. God did not give you that talent. Hashtag leave hip hop alone, man. Every other month you mentioning me, shaking my head. Get me off your mind and stop using my name for clout, man. You got my line if you want to tell me something. I'm the same nigga did a verse and a video for free when you was locked up and refused to take the 10K you were trying to pay me, man. You get no points for shit like this. Anyway, I'm about to listen to these beats and make some music. I just hope you not doing the same thing, man. The internet folks didn't take kindly to Ralo's CEO aspiration diss, especially those 40-something rappers who still got bars. So Ralo backpedaled faster than a quarterback under pressure by saying he wasn't dissing Boosie, it was just his personal preference. Sure, Ralo, I'm sure the Tooth Fairy is real too.
Why in the hell you gonna get mad at me because I said I ain't want to be of a certain age on stage rapping? I ain't say nothing was wrong with the goats going on motherfucking stage rapping and doing their motherfucking thing. I just personally don't want to do it. He might like a red car. I might want a blue car. That don't mean I hate the motherfucking red car. That just simply mean I just prefer the blue car, even though I love red. But however, motherfucker, you can't say everybody on the block, Ralo, this. Man, I ain't diss that motherfucking nigga. Like, hey, have a good time. That's on him. I just choose that when I get that age, I want to be worshiping my Lord. I want to be, deep involved in my religion and in my communities and shit. That ain't what I want to do. I don't want to be doing that type of shit. That's just me, period, home. They ain't dissing on another nigga that's doing it.
Boosie, not one to let things slide, clapped back harder, saying Ralo's just an ex-con with a con man mindset. He accused Ralo of name dropping just to stir the pot and reminded everyone that he's way more respected than Ralo could ever dream to be. Hashtag ex-nephew. You looking for clout? I'm looking for bags of money and success, man. Your mind has never elevated at all, bro, from being in prison. We have two different mindsets, man. You could have named anybody who 41 and still rapping on stage, but who you say? Boosie. You hating, LOL. Let that sink in, man. You not me. You don't have music like me. You ain't got no paper like me. You ain't fly like me. You don't have no respect like me. You went to jail like me. But going to jail don't make us real. It make us stupid. Hashtag let that sink in, man. Finally, in a twist nobody saw coming, Ralo extended an olive branch saying he's down to sit with Boosie, show his paperwork, and talk like men. Fam, goon, Auntie Boo Boo, I love you and maybe we can sit and drink us a cold 45 and talk. But you get on the internet telling the world I got your number, and you know damn well I've been in prison for 6 years. You ran to the Breakfast Club before me and called me a rat in front of the whole world like it's against the street code to pay the bros to take a charge. You need to pay that security to take that gun charge for you like I tried to do, or maybe that's a snitch move, huh? I ain't dissing you, big. I just love you. I just loving you publicly. Us nephews get like that when we miss our favorite aunts and uncles. So what we gonna do? Do we have to sit down or we just gonna eventually go to war? I'll pull up wherever with all my paperwork. Just tell me. Couldn't he have just said this in the first place? Instead of all of this, we could have been saved from this messy soap opera. Anyway, what do y'all think about this man drama? Let's chat about the Twitter warriors and their playground antics. What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Big-JusLaFlare, and welcome to the LaFlare Lounge. With it now, before we get started, man, I need y'all to hit that like button. Keep me in the algorithm. Like. Subscribe. I need y'all to get me on the road to 10K by the end of this year. So let's get it, man. I appreciate everybody for the support, man. And make sure you hit the comments below. Now, this is just a dumb situation. This is a dumb situation all around, man. We got a 30-plus-year-old man, 40-plus-year-old man going back and forth on the internet. Both of them are very similar with how they operate. And that's what's so funny about this. Ralo and Boosie are some of the most talkative people, incriminating people that you will see online ever. They literally live to go back and forth with people online. It's like they just gotta wake up in the morning and see what's going on with this internet. They both done extensive amounts in prison. And it's because they put themselves there because they don't move in the right way. One just got out, one may be going in. We don't know. Now, as far as Ralo, what I will say is, you started it today and then you tried to backpedal. I get your point, but you didn't have to mention Boosie's name. Boosie is correct. All you had to say was 40, 50-year-old rappers. You made it your point to say Boosie's name because you have a problem with Boosie. You wanted to shade Boosie. You wanted to diss Boosie. The problem is Boosie actually had time to go back and forth, and the fans are actually on Boosie's side. One, because there's nothing wrong with rapping on the stage. The CEOs that you claim to be, that you claim you want to be, actually still rap. Boosie's a CEO. Yo Gotti's a CEO. He still raps on stage. Gucci Mane. What are we talking about? If you're an artist and a CEO, then that's what you do. You CEO, but sometimes you got to go back to your roots. That's cool. We got to stop acting like in hip hop, like you're supposed to age out. That's the problem. It's a lot of age shaming in hip hop, and it doesn't need to be. But you definitely was coming at Boosie. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. This is the problem. You rappers, y'all go to jail and y'all realize that these people don't rock with you like they really used to rock with you, especially the rappers that you was cool with, and it hurts your feelings. And that's all this is. You're mad that Boosie don't rock with you, and it's because he called you a snitch and you were embarrassed, and you feel like you aren't a snitch, and you're really hurt by that. But at the end of the day, I think when you get out of prison, bro, you should cherish the friendships for the people that stuck beside you. It's no need to beg and plead for attention from Boosie and try to be his friend again. Yeah, you can sit down and show him the paperwork, but then what? You want to show him, you want to be friends with Boosie that bad? Why? It's not that deep. Your life is going to be successful with or without Boosie. I see you on Love and Hip Hop, and you bring in Love and Hip Hop to Instagram right now. Now, Boosie, let's get on you. You're absolutely correct when you're talking about Ralo's mindset. You're absolutely correct when you're saying that Ralo did this for clout to try to come at you. But one thing I do have to say about you, Boosie, is you did to Ralo the same thing that you did to T.I. You jumped out the window. And it's wrong. You jumping out the window because you said that you think that T.I. was lying about snitching and you don't believe him. You think he was just playing, but yet you still called him a rat instead of calling his phone and handling that. Then you got on the Breakfast Club when you said it. You said about Ralo, you said they saying he's snitching. I don't even know. But yet you already put that out there, and now it's bringing more light to Ralo and it's making Ralo look crazy. So I understand why Ralo feels a type of way. Boosie, you move too fast, you jump to conclusions, you be nosy, you put your business, you put your nose in everybody's business, and it's not needed. Sometimes we don't need the Boosie opinion, and that's just that on that. So I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna come of this. I see Ralo talking about, do you want to go to war? This is another thing, bro. This is exactly why you be ending up in prison. You talking about going to war? What are you going to war for? Because he called you a snitch? Who cares? Who cares about what Boosie said about you? You're the only one bringing light back to it. Nobody is actually walking around even calling Ralo a snitch right now. They're just letting Ralo rock out, do his thing. I think you need to go pray again, because that's what you like to do. You know, that's what you into. I think you need to go pray on this situation and just let it go. Unless this is you just gearing up for Love and Hip Hop, then I guess you got to do what you got to do. I guess all negativity is good promotion. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation, man. Who do y'all side with? Do y'all side with Ralo or do y'all side with Boosie? Like I said, man, road to 10K. I need y'all to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to that by the end of the year. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all keep liking to get me in the algorithm, and comment down below, man. We out, baby. Boom.
Big Just LaFlare.
It's him.